Blog Talk Radio, the world's largest online radio network.
I'm Deepak Chopra. This is the Deepak Chopra radio show on Blog Talk Radio. On this program, we talk about spirituality, relationships, love, success, health and well-being, consciousness in all its disguises. Today, my very special guest is Leon Nacson. Leon is a good friend of mine, has been for the last 20 years. He's one of the pioneers of the self-help movement in Australia, has built a worldwide reputation. Leon Nacson is also the managing director of Hay House Australia and the author of 9 books. His current international bestseller, A Stream of Dreams, has been translated into 4 languages. Leon is the dream coach for Mornings with Kerry Ann on the 9 network in Australia. He's a columnist for Women's Day in Australia. He offers his specialist dream coaching throughout the world through his books, his website, and through www.hayhouseradio.com. Leon will chat about Marsha Hines' new book, Eckhart Tolle, Jerry and Esther Hicks, Louise Hay, and so much more in his talks. Today, Leon is on my show to discuss mostly his work on dreams, and we will start with our conversation right away. Leon, welcome to the show.
Oh, great, mate. A great introduction, and you did it all in one breath.
That's right, and all from my memory. Listen, this new book that you have, what's it called again? Mastering
Dream Decoding in 21 Days. Now,
I see. Now,
as you know,
is this an e-book?
Yep, it's only an e-book. And as you know, it takes 21 days to form a habit, they say.
Right, yes. And if you do something every day for 21 days, yeah.
Yes. And so in 21 days, I'm teaching people how to decode their dreams effortlessly. And,
so tell me a little bit. You have been interested in dreams for now several decades, and what is the reason we dream to begin with?
Okay. Well, there's many reasons, and scientists are discovering more and more. The beauty about dreams, it's gone out of the realm of the people who are believe in them purely instinctively, and it's gone into the realm of the scientists, because we now find out that it regulates our moods. It actually helps us stay asleep, because without sleep, we mortals and all mammals would behave very, very differently. The mere fact that we get a good night's sleep allows us to function in the world. So we also manufacture memory during our sleep, and we run a really good maintenance program in our minds while we're sleeping. So things are taken care of while we're actually sleeping and dreaming. And so I believe that if dreams didn't serve a really, really valuable purpose, we would have stopped doing it many thousands of years ago. You know,
that's true. Because other animals also dream, and babies in the womb dream, I believe.
Yes. But if it wasn't useful, we would have just eliminated. Like, we didn't need a tail anymore once we jumped out of trees. And so we eliminated that in time. We didn't need hair all over our bodies. We needed a bigger brain. And so as we evolved, everything that was useful to us we've hung on to and improved, but everything that we no longer applies, we have eliminated. And so we've kept dreams, and all mammals have kept dreams, so therefore they must be useful.
So what is the point of decoding the dreams?
Well, it actually allows us to get insights into our own self. Freud said it was the royal road to our subconscious. Jung believed that it could explain so much about our character and moves. See, in a dream, you don't wake up with knowledge. You wake up with a feeling. And once you interpret that feeling, you understand exactly what's going on in your life and how it relates to a current situation or a person. And then once you understand that, you can then resolve whatever conflict or feeling you want to experience.
So what you're saying is that decoding your dreams can actually be a problem-solving technique for things that you're struggling with in your daily life.
Absolutely. Plus, it's a creative process too. You know, it's well documented that so many songwriters get their melodies and from dreams. Billy Joel, Paul McCartney, Bono from U2. He wrote Roy Orbison's great hit, She's a Mystery Girl, from a melody he picked up in a dream.
And we know
that's
that
well documented.
We know that Kekule discovered the benzene ring, which is the basis of almost all chemistry, in a dream, and that even Einstein was daydreaming about riding a beam of light. So some of the greatest theories that humanity knows in science have also come from dreams.
Yeah. Even the sewing machine, the electronic sewing machine, came from a dream. Eliza Howe saw the natives with the eye of the spear, which became the eye of the needle, at the front of the spear, not at the back. And up to then, all needles had holes at the back. And by seeing at the front, he developed the sewing machine. It was a simple movement of a hole, but it revolutionized everything we've ever worn.
I'm speaking to Leon Nacson. He's the managing director of Hay House Australia, but the author of many books, 9 books, all have to do mostly with dreams. And his latest book is 21 Days to Master Decoding Your Dreams. 21 Days to Master Decoding Your Dreams. This is an e-book, and it is designed for smartphones, tablets, e-readers. It has short chapters. It's straight to the point. It's economically priced around $3. $3 Australian?
Oh, $3 US.
$3 US. Now, Leon, tell me, how can people download this book? Where should they go?
Well, it's available on Kindle, the Apple, Android, Kobo readers, every electronic platform that we have. Here's the thing: you're an incredible author and writer, and I'm a publisher, and we never ever want to see the disappearance of books in their old formats. We always would love to be able to look at a shelf and see the actual books. But in this ever-changing times, there are certain titles that lend themselves on the e-formats or the e-platforms, the electronic platforms. There's certain books like especially textbooks and books that we want to refer to. It's so much simpler to have it on your tablets or on your smartphone. So this is a completely separate way of receiving information, because for a very nominal price, $2 or $3, you can download a certain book that you want to refer to, and you're on a bus, a train, an aeroplane, and you want to refer to it real quickly. You would never ever carry this particular type of book when you're traveling, but you do have a need to refer to it on time to time when you've got a spare minute. So this makes it really simple. You just open the book and refer to it, and you're done. It's never been more exciting for an author, because there are so many opportunities to publish now, Before there was the usual method. People submitted a manuscript, and you kept your fingers crossed, and you hoped that a publisher might accept it. But in this day and age, publishers are willing to give books that they would never have published without a lot of thought, an opportunity as an e-book. And then you kind of fly the flag, see who salutes it, then you know if you want to publish it. There's also opportunities on print on demand. A book can be published as an e-book, and if someone does want a copy, they can order one copy, and it's called print on demand. So it's the most exciting time for authors.
Yes, it definitely is. But let's come back to your book. You believe that with your book, 21 Days to Master Decoding Your Dreams, people can actually, after downloading it, get into the habit of decoding their dreams themselves in just about 21 days. Is that so?
Yeah, on a regular basis. And they won't be, I don't recommend they use this book to go out and become a dream coach or interpret every single dream from their friends and families. This book is designed just to interpret your own dream. Become the best dream coach that you can possibly be for yourself. Because in the book, I explain the symbols are so personal. You may have seen a maiden in your dream hand you an apple. To some people, it means temptation. It's forbidden fruit. Be careful. To other people, someone's just going to give them an iPhone because it's the symbol of the apple is the symbol of the Macintosh.
Sure.
To other people who grew up in the 60s, it's the symbol of the Beatles label. So it means you're reminiscing. An apple could mean that you're travelling around with a bad bunch of people because, one bad apple spoils the whole barrel. It could be you're too thin-skinned. So the book teaches you to work out what a symbol means to you personally. Like these days, I get a lot of people wondering why they're dreaming of spiders. Now, in the past, a spider, to most people, it was a symbol of danger, but unrealistic danger because the number of people in the world that get bitten by a spider and die is so minimal. You really, really have to go looking for trouble. You have to stick your finger virtually down a hole to get bitten by a poisonous spider. So therefore, it's unrealistic fear. But it could also mean the internet because a spider lives on the web. That's the whole world of the spider is on the web.
Very interesting.
And we live and we live on the World Wide Web. Like right now, most people sort of wake up, yawn, and go straight to their phone
internet,
and check their emails, check the messages before they even go to the bathroom. Or it's so instinctual now that the bladder can wait, but the messages can't.
That's right. I'm speaking to Leon Nacson, and he's the author of a new book, once again, another new book, 21 Days to Master Decoding Your Dreams. And this is an e-book. It's designed for smartphones, tablets, e-readers. It has short chapters. It's straight to the point. It's economically priced at around $3. You can download it from Amazon, Kindle, or your iPad, Android, any other device that you have, or any other e-book outlet. As I continue this conversation, I would like to remind everyone about my new book, War of the Worldview, Science versus Spirituality, and also my new video game, Leela, the Play of the Universe. I also want to remind you that we have our annual Sages and Scientists Symposium, March 3 to 5, 2012 at La Costa Resort and Spa, and you can register by going to www.choprafoundation.org. I'm Deepak Chopra. This is Deepak Chopra radio program and Blog Talk Radio. I've been also hosting many conversations, at Deepak Homebase. To register for these conversations, go to www.deepakhomebase.com. Once again, www.deepakhomebase.com. Leon, any plans to visit the United States in the near future?
Yes, I come there quite often. I was just there for Louise Hay's 85th birthday, which was a fantastic event. Yes, I'll be in the US quite regularly this year because it's a very exciting time to be a publisher and an author. So I definitely will catch up.
And how is Hay House doing as a publishing enterprise? It's doing very well, even in these times of crisis, I think, because you were one of the first people to jump on the e-book opportunity, and you also give new authors opportunities to publish their own books. I remember you had an author's seminar when I was there in Australia as well.
Yep. We conduct writers' workshops around the world, and the one you spoke at, we were offering the best manuscript, an advance plus a worldwide contract. Well, we ended up offering two contracts because we couldn't separate the two very, very best synopsises, and then we since then we've contracted another 11. So out of that small workshop, we got something. I think we've got 14 authors. So there's an incredible. Now, there are lots of people listening to us. There are lots of people listening to us, and because this is an internet radio show, they're all over the world, and they're wondering if they want to submit a manuscript. Is that something they can do to your company? Sure. What I prefer is a synopsis. A whole manuscript, an unsolicited manuscript, is really difficult to accept because we've got currently 800 authors. So someone submits a manuscript, one of our authors may be already working on that subject. So if someone could send a synopsis, 100 words, describing exactly what their book's about. So if you're a potential author and you're listening to this program, if you're a potential author and you're listening to this program, you can send a 100-word synopsis for a proposed book to, where should they send it? Info, I-N-F-O, at hayhouse.com.au. Don't forget the AU. Yeah, so info, once again, please, info. At hayhouse.com.au. Now, if I can, it's a working send a working title, a 100-word synopsis, a bit of a CV about yourself, who you are and what your background is, and that's all we need. Those three simple things will enable us to let you know if we've already got something like that or if we're looking for something like that. And we have a platform which we publish books as e-books at first. So we commission a lot of books because it enables us to test the waters and see and gauge the interest of how a book can get published. You yourself, you indicated in the workshop that your first book you self-published, and you believe in it. Yeah, and so I'm saying to every potential author out there that's listening out there, have the courage to persist, because sometimes it takes 3 or 4 years to be an overnight success, but persist. Be passionate, write about something you know and something you're passionate about, and don't take no for an answer. Contained in every no is a yes. Just keep trying. I've been speaking with my good friend Leon Nacson, who's just finished yet another book on dreams. This latest book is called 21 Days to Master Decoding Your Dreams. It's an e-book.
It's available on the internet and through it's designed for smartphones, tablets, e-readers, has short chapters, it's straight to the point. It's economically priced at $3, and you can find it at Amazon and Kindle, iPad, any other device, Androids, and you can also now learn to submit you have the opportunity to submit your own manuscript, but a 100-word synopsis with the title and little details about yourself to info@hayhouse.com.au. Leon, this has been a very interesting interview, and I hope a lot of people who are listening to this can download the book if they're interested in decoding their dreams and learning how to do that in a mere 21 days. And at the same time, this is an opportunity for all of you listening to try publishing your own ebook through Hay House Australia. I want to remind our listeners again that our annual Sages and Scientists Conference is going to be from March 3rd to March 5th, and you can register by going to www.choprafoundation.org. Leon, before I say goodbye and thank you, anything else you want to tell our listeners?
No, just that everybody in Australia admires all your work, and we're all looking forward. We're all looking forward to seeing you down here, and everybody wants you to do the Sage and Scientist in Australia. So.
Well, let's talk about that. Maybe we should do that there. That'll be an amazing thing to do. Okay, thank you, my friend, and we'll be in touch. And in the meanwhile, to my listeners, keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars. This is Deepak Chopra on the Deepak Chopra Radio Show on Blog Talk Radio.
Blog Talk Radio, where millions of hosts and listeners gather.